Hello and welcome. This is Beehive Quilt Shop. We're here in Wellington, Kansas, and we're doing day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. So we can't wait to show you all these fun items. You can participate by going onto beehivequiltshop.com and filling out our link for 12 days of Christmas. So we're excited to show you what new things that we have and some of our favorites that we also wanted to feature. So some of the things that we've got today, our big thing that we're promoting, our kind of cool extra special deal, is that we love the June Taylor Quilt As You Go shopping tote. So this is a really cool project where you get to make all 3 totes that are in there. It comes with the template plastic to have a nice sturdy bottom. But you can use your favorite scraps of fabric or all kinds of things. The fabric requirements are super, I believe they're very jelly roll friendly, and you just need 3/4 of a yard for the lining fabric, an additional 1/2 yard for the straps. Binding is 1/4 of a yard, and then 1/4 yard of 6 to 8 fabrics or your stash. But the cool thing is today is if you buy this shopper's tote for $29.99, you're going to get a free mystery rotary cutter. So these are $10 and $15 rotary cutters, and they're really cool. They're purple and they're green.
Priced.
This one's specially priced. This is $50 and whatever. Anyway, these are great mystery rotary cutters that are 2 of my favorite colors. And if you buy one of these sets from June Taylor's Shop As You Go tote, you're going to get one of these rotary cutters for free. And so this is a limited quantity of these cool rotary cutters that we have left. But we wanted to promote how cool and what a great gift this would be for Christmas. And it's not even just one gift, it's 3 gifts. So you could self-gift it, of course, make it for your own. But I know I love going to the grocery store with reusable tote bags. I always just, feel better about life. My husband loves taking reusable grocery bags to the store. So this is a very cool thing we wanted to feature for 12 days of Christmas. So for $29.99, you get the set to make 3 totes, plus you get the rotary cutter. So that's one of our fun goodies. And the other good thing that we're doing is that we're also promoting our other favorite rotary cutter. Well, our one of our favorite rotary cutters, which is the Olfa Splash Cutter. And it's great 45 millimeter blade. And you're going to get either a blue one or a navy one for the great price of, I didn't write this one down, $14.99. And that's usually, these are closer to $20. So anyway, it's a great price. So that's exciting. So that's one of the things. Now the fabric project that we're promoting today and the pattern is based off of one of my favorite pattern designers, Amy Smart. She has a great blog that's called diaryofaquilter.com, and I love all of her patterns, but I especially love this one. So this is lattice, and it's very, it uses a layer cake, and so you can make it throw, twin, queen, or king size. All of the math is in here, all of the fabric requirements, but if you are going to make a twin size, you would need parts of 2 layer cakes, and you would need 1 yard and 5/8 of the sashing fabric, and then you would need a nice outside border, another 1 yard and 5/8. And so anyway, I think that this is just a fabulous pattern. It shows off any really cool large print. So something that you don't want to cut up, but as a novelty print, but something that of course you might want to see like actually on a bed, which of course you could also make the throw size and make it as a baby play quilt. But I just love this pattern. It's on point, but it makes it easy because you're not doing something really complicated. You're taking your, your squares and sewing them together in rows. And I love how easy this is. So this pattern is a great price of $10. And so it's our featured pattern of the day. But this is tied to our featured fabric. So we have 2 fabric options today. We have the Jungle in Paradise layer cake. That's by Stacy. She's a designer for Moda. And I should have a drink of water. But anyway, we have, support your local Sonic, I guess, right there. But anyway, this layer cake is fabulous. I told Mom we have to have this, and she's like, well, who's it for? And I'm like, well, I love these colors because they're really, I don't know if you get the whole vibrancy of them, but they're pink and orange and several shades of green, and they're just bright, cool, bold colors, and I love that. So Jungle in Paradise, it's on sale. You can save $5, and they're $39.99. So it's a great layer cake. And I think it would be amazing in this pattern, so you should buy this and get one of these. So that's a really great project. But the other thing we're doing, because we always liked last year with 12 Days of Christmas, we always had mystery projects. And so this is also an opportunity to get a special exclusive, not exclusive, but you know, a cake layer cake that you can get for $35, $34.99. And anyway, so we've got a variety of really cool cake layer cakes that are some fabulous colors, and you'll get a mystery one. So, but they are cake, so you at least know the designer. You know, they have big prints. They're really cool. They are correlated in color palettes. So, for example, if you were going to make a queen or king size quilt, you wouldn't want to know that you would want two. And you can buy up to 2 of the mystery layer cake projects if you'd like. But anyway, that's one of the ideas. So again, this lattice project is really fabulous. And the next thing I want to show you is not a part of 12 Days of Christmas, but I just have to tell you. So of course you need a good sashing fabric, right? So it shows off your bold, fabulous fabric. And we just happened to get in a whole bunch of gray paper from Moda Grunge. And so if you need to, like, I would just recommend going ahead and getting 2 yards of this, or like 5, because gray paper is like the best background cave fabric, or grunge fabric. Personally, it's my favorite. It pairs very well with the color 2600 from RFL Thread. But anyway, that's just total side note, not part of 12 Days of Christmas. If you do want some gray paper, you can put it in your notes and we'll just add it to what you're in your goodie bag for 12 Days of Christmas. But it is just fabulous, and I really encourage you to get it. Now, the other thing we're doing is, because we're also a toy store, I've got 2 more quilt things, is that we're also showing you some toys for 12 Days of Christmas. And then I'll show you our last 2 deals for the quilt side. But we're promoting 2 toys today. These are 2 of our featured toys. We love Fat Brain Toys. They're a great company. They're actually made out of Omaha, Nebraska is where their headquarters are. But squigs are one of our favorite things. And so this is recommended for ages 5 and above. These are the tiny mini squigs. And so these are really fun. You can build all kinds of things out of them. They have great suction cup ability, so they're really fun. You can build with them like Legos or like the magnetic toys that are fun. But we love these mini squigs. They're very cool. It comes in a little side fish cubby like this, so you may need to like give the squigs to somebody in a Ziploc bag so you can keep this at your quilt machine to have like your favorite buttons or something fun in it. But that is a great... Anyway, it's just a really fun toy, and these are $19.95. So it's great. It comes with all these little squigs in a great reusable container. It even says caution construction, which is pretty adorable because it's a toy. The next thing is a game, and this one is from Apple. It's called Apple Letters. It's made by Bananagrams, and it is recommended for ages 5+, and you can play with 1 to 4 people. But we really like it because you can build your own crossword puzzle, and why it's recommended for littler kids is because Bananagrams, one of our favorite games, is a great project to play, but you can build off of any letter, whereas Apple Letters is made for younger kids, and you can just build off of the first or the last letter. So you make a nice, cute little word worm. But we really think it's fun, and we have it at a fabulous price of $6.99. And it's just, we want to encourage learning and words, and it's just something, it's a lifelong love of learning, and that's something that can easily be done with Apple Letters, and it's adorable, very cutely named. So the next thing we have for 12 Days of Christmas on day 2 is that because we're doing all this fun stuff with the rotary cutters, is that we are also pairing it with the blades, because maybe you're like Anna Rose, I already have 6 rotary cutters. I don't need a 6th pair, but you're probably like me and you're like, I only know where one is at one time, but I probably should have a second one on my other place. Not my other place, but I have 2 cutting tables in my area just because there's 2 places I like to cut, and sometimes you just need to use a different space. But anyway, we love Martelli 45mm blades. They're our favorite brand because they're always at the best price. And so even though we love Olfa rotary cutters, they work really well with these Martelli blades. And Martelli is our favorite cutting mat, our reusable, self-healing cutting mat. But anyway, you can get a 2-pack of blades for only $9.99. And so that is pretty exceptional. That makes the blades just $5 each instead of normally, if you buy like a full brand, they're like $8 a piece. So you really get to save excellent money, and that's anyway, great price. And then if you really want to stock up because you're prepared to make a lot of quilts this year, or you're in the middle of it, or you've just gone through all your blades, or if you're like most quilters and you just don't change your blade as often as you need to, but you know you should, because everyone deserves a fresh blade, because it does make cutting your project go so much nicer when you do have a new blade in. I know I always notice it when I'm at the cutting table here at the shop. I can tell when someone's has a new blade because it just glides across the table. But if you really love to quilt and you know that you deserve to have a fresh blade, you should buy a 10-pack of blades. And so if you buy a 10-pack of blades, they're only $39.99, which makes them only $4 a piece, which is almost 50% off of what the other brands have suggested for their retail. So I really encourage you to get one of these. Maybe you need to get a friend, you know, that's new to quilting, and tell them the same story about how they deserve a fresh blade, and get them a 2-pack of blades, and get yourself a 10-pack of blades. But really, the more you cut, the better life is. It's a great way to relieve stress, enjoy your fabric, cut out a new project. It's really fun. So anyway, in summary, we have the great tote bag. That is the to make 3 tote bags, and you get a mystery rotary cutter for $29.99. You can get save on a layer cake, and you can get it for $39.99. Or you can be a little risky and get a mystery cake layer cake for only $35. And you're doing that because you love this project right here, which is the lattice quilt from Amy Smart. That is the perfect layer cake pattern that has just hardly any cutting, even though you're going to want to, because you're going to need a new rotary cutting blade and new blades. So that is the summary, and we always encourage you to play. So thanks for watching 12 Days of Christmas Day 2 with Beehive Quilt Shop. We hope you had fun looking at these items.